Welcome back
Here we are.
to the Corndog and Mr. Pickles show. This is us.
This is it.
This is what we do. We went to a different mic for this show.
We're trying it.
Actually, our old mic.
We're irritated from the echoes. I'm sure you listeners are too.
Yeah, so we're using one mic that when we started the show with, and it was giving us problems before, and we switched out to two separate mics, and now they're giving us fucking issues every other time, or every time we decide to record.
Yeah.
So, am I on the camera? Okay, I
Yeah.
can't see. I'll make sure I didn't even line it up yet, but yeah. So,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed this fucking works.
Yes.
Please God.
Please.
Please, Jesus.
Please. We just want it to work.
Let's say thank you to our new Patreon,
Yep.
Mallory Knopp.
Mallory Knopp.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Knopp. Part of me wants to say it's Knopp.
Knop. Two P's. It's two P's, right?
It's a K-N-O-P. But the K silent, like
Okay.
in knife.
Knife.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Or Kno. One of those. But thank you, Mallory. Appreciate it, and we hope we can deliver. I know
Yes.
it's my fault. We've been fucking slacking. Justin is ever ready. I'm just working fucking 2 jobs. And just when I think I've got enough time, and the one job, which I'm a firefighter, I could be going like doing nothing, then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose. And
Well, outside factors like with the weather recently didn't help either.
yeah, the weather sucks.
Yeah.
So being a firefighter, you're in, then you go out and dick around in the elements.
Uh-huh.
Like, so that one day I got really, really cold. And we had to deal with stupid people a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It's midnight. It was negative 21. That's with the wind chill.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like negative 9, I think, what it was. It was 12:30 at night. Get a call that husband and wife had both fallen down, which is not unnormal because we have to do a lot of lift assist where
People can't have a chair.
older people fall down or handicapped people fall down. We go pick them up,
Yeah.
make sure that they don't need anything else, they're not hurt. We get out, fucking cold, and it's snowing. So when it gets cold, I'm the driver. I have to get out and I have to put the truck in pump gear to get the water circulating so it doesn't freeze.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out, it's 12:30 at night. Old boy is about 350 pounds. He's in a walking boot, like had foot surgery or broke a foot, whatever. I don't know where the fuck they thought they needed to go at 12:30
Yeah.
at night because there's nothing open in this small ass town.
No.
And they fell. And then the wife fell trying to get them up. And they're both bigger people and they can't get themselves up. So they're laying there in snow. Not even wearing jackets or anything. Just in sweatpants and sweatshirt.
I don't mean to laugh at their situation. I'm more laughing at the situation you were in.
So I'm putting it in pump gear. Haven't put my rubber gloves on yet.
Yeah.
Holding on to just the end of them while I'm messing with the truck. Go put my gloves on. It's so cold that the rubber gloves, I guess, froze or met their fucking optimum working temperature.
Yeah.
Because I went to put them on and I'm walking in the truck and it's dark and it's like, what the fuck's in my hands? Because they were like hard and kind of crispy.
Just chunks of it.
And so I try putting it on, they just could break. And I go, okay, that's neat.
No gloves.
Yeah, we're going gloveless, okay?
In this bitter ass weather.
As long as I have my COVID mask on, we're good.
Yeah.
Dick around there and deal with that. Then on my side job, working with that guy that asked me if I wanted to come help him doing construction.
Mm-hmm.
He really doesn't care what the temperature is outside. You're going to, well, we got this to do. I'm like, okay, I understand we have that to do.
Yeah.
I was like, but I think the customer will understand. It's like negative 21. Maybe we could wait a day.
Yeah.
Just not do that.
That's what's funny, too, living here in Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
What, last week we had negative 21 with wind chill, and today it got up to 57.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a bipolar fucking weather we have here.
I wouldn't say I can enjoy the cold. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either.
And, but with that being said, it's like I want to be out there fucking frolicking in it and just having a grand old time.
Yeah.
If it's fucking cold out, I'm going to stay inside where it's warm. And if I don't have to get out, I'm not going to get out.
Yeah.
And that's why, because I always wanted to move up north where, like I love South Dakota, called the Black Hills, so they call it the West River area. And they get quite a bit more snow than we do. And it's colder up there.
Yeah.
And I was telling my wife that one time. She's like, oh, live there, the winters suck. I'm like, yeah, if the winters suck, I was like, but the winter's coming.
Yeah.
I said, so if you don't have a truck that can get around in the snow, that's your fucking fault because you live in an area where it's like here in Kansas, yeah, we'll have a snowstorm, but it doesn't last
Yeah.
worth of shit. I mean, just like we said,
Yeah.
it was negative 22, had some snow. We didn't get a whole lot of snow. And
But that's all gone. A week
now it's all
later.
gone. And it's 57 today.
Yeah.
Or have a house that has a wood stove because if you plan accordingly and you have wood and you can burn wood if the fucking power goes out, or go to the store and stock up.
See, I wouldn't be bad moving up north either. I mean, live through all the bullshit weather we get. You'd be prepared going up there. You're like, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Just what I'm used to.
I was up there when it was summertime and it was hot, but I don't remember being like, so like here when it gets hot, it's muggy because the humidity's so high.
Yeah.
I really don't remember it being too humid up there. I mean,
yeah,
it was warm, but I was up there in July, I think. So I don't remember it being fucking too stupid.
It's not a muggy heat.
Yeah, muggy heats fucking suck.
Yeah.
I've heard dry heat's all right.
I went to Vegas once, and it felt so different.
Really?
Weird. Yeah.
Like it can be hot as, like, say 100 degrees, but it feels like it's 80 or something like that.
Yeah. Like you step out, like we stepped out from the airport, and it hit me, and I was like, what is this? I've never had this before. Yeah. It's odd.
It's stupid. So we apologize. I apologize. I'm a fuck up. Everybody hates me.
We still love you.
Stop. I'm fucking stop it. You're a bitch.
We keep tough schedules. God damn it.
Yeah, so we're trying. Bear with us.
We want to do this.
It's so hard. We both said so hard.
See what we did there?
Wow, it's so hard.
Are you drawing a penis right now?
It kind of looks like a dick, but it's kind of like a dog.
That was a snail.
I don't know what it turned. I think it initially was a penis. That turned into a cartoon dog.
Perfect.
It's either it's a wiener dog.
I see that now.
You see it now?
Yep. It's a good looking wiener dog.
Yep. Wiener dog. So, if you haven't already, you probably should go to our website, www.corndogandmrpickles.com.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you can find all of our episodes. You can find our Patreon link. You can find merch shop.
Yes.
You can read reviews that people have left for us. You can write your own review.
Yep.
You can even leave us a voicemail, which we highly encourage because
Yes,
we enjoy listening to them, and we haven't had one since New Year's Day.
Right.
Which was who was it? Richard Pictures.
Richard Pictures.
That shit was fucking hilarious. So you can leave us a sincere one, tell us how great we are, or how much you hate us. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Or a funny one, or get drunk and leave us a voicemail. We just want.
Yeah.
I mean, they are very entertaining.
Leave us like a "you up at 3 a.m." kind of message. You know? Yeah. We want to hear the shit like it.
Like you just went through Taco Bell, you got the wrong order at 3 a.m. and you're drunk and fucking angry.
Call and tell us about it.
I was drunk one time. I went to Taco Bell, Manhattan, ordered my whatever the fuck I was ordering. Yeah. And, shouldn't have been driving. Which, sorry. Oops.
It happens.
Pull up and I look, and I'm like, oh, this isn't what I. So I went back through the drive-thru. It's like late as fuck. I was like, can I help you? I was like, yeah, I was just here. I was trying to explain to him my own way of what I ordered when I got. And he goes, well, just tell me what you want. And I go, well, what I want was. And he's like, no, just what do you want? Yeah. And so he just fucking goes back and goes, here's this good? I was like, yeah. He's handing me a bunch of fucking food.
Great.
Yeah. Went home, ate like one thing, woke up next morning with a bag full of Taco Bell food. I was like, oh, well.
Guess I'll just spend this day shitting.
Yeah.
You want to hear my funniest drive-thru experience I had?
Mm-hmm.
So went out, partied all night. Again, shouldn't have been driving. Went through McDonald's, and I got up to order, and they asked, "What would you like?" And I was getting ready to throw up, and so I just said, "Oh, I'll be back," and I pulled off. Went across the parking lot of McDonald's, threw up by a little tree they had, got back in line, placed my order, and I got up to the window. I mind you, I just threw up, so like my eyes are all watery, my face is a fucking mess. I get up to the window to pay, and the girl goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She takes my card and everything, and then she gives my receipt. She goes, "Hey," she goes, "everything's gonna be okay." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Whatever you're going through, just everything's gonna be fine. You're an important person." And I was just kind of like, Yeah, I'm going through a lot. She just thought I was in distress over some emotional shit.
She's probably checking obituaries for the next couple days.
Yeah, like, I hope that boy's okay.
You were in the what do they call misconnections?
Yeah.
On Craigslist or within.
You were in McDonald's drive-thru at 3 a.m. Just wanted to check up on you, make sure you're okay.
You sound like you're going through a pretty rough time.
Yeah. Nope, just threw up everything over in that tree.
If you ever want to talk, I'm here. Just FYI, McDonald's is not my life goal. This is just here to pay for college.
I am a student.
I have feelings. Yeah, so like I said, go to our website, visit that. You can find all of our
Social media links.
Anything, yeah.
We're on most of them.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok.
Yeah, we should do some more TikTok stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just get so infatuated with watching other shit that I forget about fucking anything else. And then I've been checking Instagram and Twitter more. I hate Facebook.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
I get on there very seldom.
I can scroll through Twitter and it's, I guess you can say, pertinent stuff. I mean, it's... If I follow you, then it's stuff that, other podcasts, what they're doing, or sports reporters, or whatever. So, I mean, or other friends. So, I mean, it's kind of pertinent. I mean, it's just like a status update. It's all it is. I mean, blah, 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 or something funny, or you can post links to whatever. You can scroll through there, and then Instagram as well. Other podcasts, what they're doing, or
it's
family.
It's short and simple. It's to the point.
Yeah. And then Facebook is fucking stupid.
It's like everything you could think of.
And I get so many ads on there, like I'll be scrolling, and I don't know what the algorithm is, but so I'm part of that Creeps and Peepers for Scared to Death podcast, and then also, what is it, so Time Suck podcast.
Yeah.
So whatever the algorithm is, I mean, it'll fucking pump like 30 of those statuses, and I'm like, okay, so nobody else posted anything today?
Yeah.
Just this group?
This is all I see.
Yeah. And it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's hard to navigate through fucking Facebook anymore.
Yeah. So,
fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, fuck you, Zuckerberg. And maybe just kind of focus on the Twitter and Instagram for us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might even fucking delete the Facebook one.
Might have to.
No one fucking comments on it.
No. Well, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 likes.
Yeah. Most people would come through on Twitter, reply on Twitter or the Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So who knows? Tomorrow we may not have a Facebook anymore.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I don't know if you can hear the kids downstairs either. I mean, I brought my kids over to play with Justin's kids, so.
Yeah. They're rambunctious.
Yeah. They're all sorts of crazy down there.
You'd think since they played all day today together, they'd be down, but nope.
Yeah, they ran in. They're like, Liam! I was like, you just...
You saw him 2 hours ago.
Yeah, not even. I was like,
yeah.
For all day.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool.
So, at least they get along. That's good.
Yeah. So today on our show, you guys voted, and it was Urban Legends.
Urban Legends.
Urban Legends.
Thank you, everyone, who voted, by the way.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
And I mean, there was a lot of people that wanted the pirates. There's a lot of people that wanted the medieval torture devices.
Yeah.
I really can't remember the fourth one. It's medieval torture devices, pirates, Urban Legends.
Fuck, I can't think of it either.
Whatever the other one was, it didn't really fare out that well.
Jamestown Massacre?
Jamestown Massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll keep circulating some of those, I think, back into new polls.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, for some reason, they didn't vote.
Yeah.
They just messaged either the show directly or like me personally. I was like, my vote's for this. I'm like,
yeah,
just go fucking vote.
click the thing.
All you have to do is it's just a button.
Yeah.
You're already there.
Just hit it.
You obviously saw the fucking post because you're telling me what it is. Just click it.
Yeah. That also might have been my fault. I think I might have sent some direct message on Instagram. I don't know how this shit works sometimes.
Well, I think I would have saw it if it would have been, popped up on their thing because it didn't show up. But and then have you noticed we've been getting a lot of spam messages?
I haven't. On where?
Well, on my phone, I have an app like so like at least Instagram and Facebook are connected, so it's like a page manager.
Oh, okay.
So it's just an app that whatever, but. So I can't remember if it's Facebook or what, but I mean like numerous daily, and like you can't block them, you just have to delete it or spam. And then as soon as I do it, it goes. That's another one. And all it is some link that someone sends us a link, and it's like a chain mail, so there's like 20 other people attached to it as well.
Yep.
And
Okay.
it's just a fucking link, so I'm
that.
like click it and then I delete it, and click it and delete it.
Yeah.
So if that's through Facebook, I'll just fucking delete that motherfucker because, like I said, I don't even want to keep up with it because that's a pain in the fucking dick. Anyways, just to. We post something and we don't get any interactions out of it.
Yeah.
We get a couple likes, but
I'm waiting for our email will start getting I'm this hot 19-year-old with a tight pussy. Come click on my email.
Check my OnlyFans out. Here's a teaser.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Fine.
Yeah. Just as once. No. Yeah, everybody interacts with us pretty well on Instagram and Twitter. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll do.
Facebook's a cut.
Yeah, we'll do more polls coming up because we want to know what you guys want to hear.
So we got the old Urban Legends. Urban legends.
So I'll tell you, like, when everyone voted for this topic, the first thing that comes to mind is the movie Urban Legend. Did you ever watch that one?
Oh, yeah.
It's got Jared Leto in it. That's a badass movie.
Jared Leto was in it?
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it.
He played, like, the heartthrob journalist guy.
See? Sorry.
But I always think of that movie. I always think of, like, the urban legends they do in the movie, you know? Obviously, it's geared towards serial killers and shit like that.
Right.
You know, people dying and whatnot, but
Right.
there is a very broad spectrum of urban legends. Different folklores, you know, different tales, shit like that.
To me, urban legends is, and I didn't look at the definition of it because I feel like an urban legend is a story that's been circulated and may have changed over time without any factual evidence to back it up. You know, so like if you had, let's just say, you know, Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy's a case that has been, you know, on media and all that stuff like that. Everybody, well documented, everybody knows he did it, and blah, 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 and all that stuff. So that's not necessarily an urban legend. Okay, you know, if they didn't catch it, if there was fucking kids dying or whatever, or, you know, and it's happened every once in a while, have no leads, no evidence whatsoever, then you could have like an urban legend of, oh, fuck, there's whatever the name they're going to call them, the legend of so-and-so, which, you know, but there is these people dying, so we really couldn't call it an urban legend because you have the evidence of these people passing away.
Yeah.
Whereas these urban legends are just fucking campfire stories that have grown over time in popularity that when you look into it, they don't have any factual nothing.
No, there's no origin with it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, you can dig and like, well, there's fucking nothing here. Just like here in town, you know, we have the most haunted town in Kansas, and you can kind of half-ass, like with the Sally house, I mean, you can go back and say, okay, well, there was a doctor that lived there, he did build the house, you know, so, you know, we can't really find evidence of the Sally, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's a little bit here and there.
But we know he did practice in that house.
Right, you know.
But there's, you know, no particular story that says a little girl died in that house.
Right.
People just, over time.
And they've had numerous stories. So the one, that's the main one that stuck with it. And there's other ones that he was a white guy, doctor in town, and, you know, had an affair with, which there was never really slavery in Atchison per se. I mean, it was, the town of Atchison was kind of founded in its early years on the cusp of the Civil War. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say there wasn't any slavery, but it wasn't like what you think on TV, like the plantations and stuff. I mean, there might have had like servants, or not to downplay that it was better, you know, in any way, shape, or form. But because Atchison was founded on the ideas of pro-slavery, but quickly turned, and it became a, you know, free, you know, Kansas is a free state. But it one story is that he had an affair with an African American woman. She had a child, and he kept it hidden from everybody. And then finally, when they killed her or something, like whatever. So I mean, there's numerous variations of whatever. It's just kind of whatever you want to believe. Yeah. I mean, whatever. But the one that's an actual urban legend in town is the legend of Molly Hollow. Yeah. Because there's fucking zero evidence whatsoever to back that story up. At least no one's ever brought to my attention, and I've looked for it, and it's not there. There's no newspaper articles. There's nothing. There's just word of mouth and people who swear by it.
I don't know if I've ever been up there.
It's not really there anymore necessarily. Yeah. It's so if you go on Riverview Drive, I think it was Dr. Epley's house to the right, like right before you come. So you're Riverview Drive, and you're kind of around that bend that goes to the back side. I mean, top part, backside. There used to be a place called Piano Cliff where it was kind of like a lover's lane area, which was, you know, an area that you can pull your car in and overview the bluff. Yeah. But I don't think you can still like pull a car there. I think they have demolished it or it's overgrown.
It's not easily accessible like it used to be.
Yeah. And the story goes, typical urban legend, that on prom night, he's there with his girl and he's trying to go further than she wants to go. She won't let him. He kicks her out, says, well, fuck you, bitch, you know, and leaves her there. And ends up finding her. She either hung herself or somebody hung her that night. And that's the legend of Molly Hollow. And if you go there, you can hear her screaming through the woods. Other one was, what is it, a slave woman or African American woman was hung up there.
Yeah. And over time, just a new fabrication or tale comes along with it.
If you look at Molly's Hollow, there is the story of, it's not Molly, it begins with an M, it's like Marlowe's Hollow, which there used to be an old, so back in the day, those bluffs, I wouldn't call it migrant workers, but it was like because it's on the backside of the caves.
Yeah.
And there's a foundry back there, like an old coal foundry that Kerford used to have, which is an African American man. Started this foundry. He's well to do in this town, and I think they did coal and some other stuff back there. So back on the hills, the bluffs, was like these little shacks that lined up with this kind of like, I won't say transient, but just the workers that lived up there.
Yeah.
In this particular area was like Marlowe's Holler, because there was an old man. Even after the foundry closed down, there's this story, this old man that lived up there in the bluffs. They just called it Marlowe's Holler. And then it kind of transitioned to Molly's Hollow, to the ghost story.
Yeah.
So,
just gives you an idea of how urban legends come to fruition.
Yeah, it's just like the telephone game. They fucking, you can tell one thing, and then you'll tell these people, and then every detail kind of changes as time goes on. So
did you ever do that in school?
Yeah,
you'd like whisper into one person's ear like once, and they have to see how it transitions to the next one.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
like at the end, I think we did it in college.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, this is stupid. So I was going to whisper, then they tell me, and I whisper to them.
Yeah, and
I said the exact same fucking thing the person said to me. And then like after the end, there's like a whole. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Like,
how did you get that?
I was looking. Are you guys fucking stupid?
Yeah. There's 10 of us in here.
It was one sentence. How hard was that to just reiterate?
Yeah. Yeah. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah. This is why we're all stupid.
Yeah.
You guys, not me.
We're smart.
Don't include me in this fucking shit.
Everyone else is fucking stupid.
Everyone's a fucking idiot. So we thought we'd go over a couple of urban legends that we found.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, there's a shit ton out there.
Yeah.
I just kind of selected a few.
There's a lot that I've heard before, or like the title or the thing was, I recognized it. Not necessarily like the story itself, but there was like so many of them. I mean, we'd be here fucking all day if we wanted to recount all the popular quote unquote urban legends. I mean, because there's just so many of them. Yeah. Just too many of them.
I like the random ones that people will share on Facebook, like, avoid going to the gas stations because people are going around putting needles in the pumps, and if you grab it, you'll get AIDS. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that. But then I saw one that said, be careful because baby rattlesnakes are on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I ain't fucking pumping gas.
Well, now I'm really not going.
I'm getting an electric car. I'm
going to suck everywhere I go.
I'm going to suck Elon Musk's dick, like we discussed years ago.
Yeah.
And get that Tesla.
I'm going to get that Tesla. So what's one that you found that you want to share?
So I found one, and I've heard it before, but I've never really dove deep into it, and there wasn't a whole lot on it, but it was called Momo, the Missouri Monster.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's talking about that one that they made on internet and made that mask or whatever.
That is scary.
That was creepy as shit.
My wife hates that shit.
Yeah.
So it's Momo. It is Missouri's version of Bigfoot, and he's said to have a terrible body odor and a pumpkin-shaped head and an appetite for dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, he loves those puppers.
Pumpkin-headed beast stealing
and
puppies.
In 1968, Momo reportedly tried to abduct a 4-year-old boy, though no evidence was ever found. So that's all I said on there. And there's just a couple of hits and bits of Momo. So when everybody sees Bigfoot in Missouri, the Ozarks, it's automatically dubbed Momo.
They call it Momo.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Momo.
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Do you think like the 4-year-old just like made it up in his head and they were like, what was it? Momo?
Is it fucking like a Momo? Like a Harry D's?
It's his Uncle Mo was trying to molest him.
Yeah. He wore like the gorilla mask from Halloween.
Yeah. So, one I found. So I've heard this story before, and of course it gets changed over time, but it's called the licked hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also known as doggy lick or humans can lick too, is an urban legend popular among teenagers. The story describes a killer who secretly spends the night under a girl's bed, licking her hand when offered, which she takes to be her dog.
Yeah.
And like, the one story I heard was that she kept hearing a dripping noise in the bathroom, and so she would go into the bathroom. She thought it was the sink. She would just turn the faucet off, go lay back down, and she'd put her hand over the edge of the bed where her dog was, and then lick her hand. She'd go back to sleep. But she'd wake up and do it multiple times. And then the last time, she realized it wasn't the sink. It's come from the shower. And so she opens the shower curtain, and it's her dog hanging, gutted, and the blood is dripping, making the noise. And then she's like, fuck, what was licking my hand? And it was the killer in her house. Yeah.
I heard one that's kind of like that, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
A dog, urban legend. So this guy comes home, and his dog's sick or whatever, and gagging and stuff. So it's like, what the fuck? So he takes his dog to the vet and said, hey, my dog's sick. He's like, I'll take a look at him. You can go ahead. I'll call you when when I figure something out. And so goes back home. A little bit of time passes. He answers the phone. And the vet's like, are you home? He's like, yeah, I'm home. He goes, well, you need to get out. He's like, why? He goes, because what was your dog was choking on was 3 human fingers.
Ugh.
So there was a killer in the fucking house.
Fuck.
That the dog fucking bit his fingers off. Yeah. That'd
be creepy as shit.
Would suck.
Would suck, yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to find him real quick.
I'm going to go on an adventure in my fucking house and look for his ass.
It's like, listen here, Doc. I don't know if you know about me, but I stay strapped, all right?
Stay strapped to get clapped.
Brah, brah.
So another one, this one is recent, and I never really knew much about it. It's Slenderman.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fictional character that originated as an internet meme created by Something Awful Forums user Victor Surge in 2009. It's depicted as resembling a thin, unnaturally tall man with a blank and usually featureless face and wearing a black suit. Slenderman is commonly said to talk, abduct, or traumatize people, particularly children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Slenderman case, though? So it was like an internet deal, right? So these girls...
Is this one where they murdered their friend in the woods or whatever?
Yeah, because to appease Slenderman or whatever. It's like they were trying to... I think they were trying to pinpoint the guy that created Slenderman and, like, press charges. He was like, well, we didn't... I mean, I might have... I think the guy that created Slenderman had nothing to do with the actual, like... Hey, telling these girls to, sacrifice your fucking friend.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody got a hold of it, because the internet's a sick fucking place.
Yes, it is.
And somehow ended up, somebody got a hold of that and, brainwashed these little girls and or whatever. But yeah, they fucking murdered. I'm like, oh, Slenderman needed us too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
How can't you just come up with that shit?
We stay out chat rooms.
All right.
Are chat rooms even a thing anymore?
I don't know. I kind of wondered that. Like, can you just get onto AOL and be like, or MSN Messenger and be like, hey, ASL.
LOL.
Remember doing that back in the day?
Yeah. Dude, I'd run home, because first it was AOL Messenger, I think. And then MSN. So like AOL or AIM, AIM.
Yeah.
AOL, and then MSN Messenger. You hop on and see who was on, just fucking chat.
Yeah.
That's fucking the shit.
Yeah. It was funny. So, I don't know why, but my parents allowed me to do like the Yahoo chat, and like it would just chat with random fucking people.
Yeah.
And then one day, my mom was like, "Hey, this is a little weird. Maybe let's try a different one." So she tried to get me onto like a kids chat room, like for elementary school kids.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I remember this, but this one kid like instant messaged me, and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Justin," or whatever. And he goes, "Have you ever farted in class?" And then instantly closed the chat. And I was like, this chat is lame as fuck, Mom.
Yeah.
Just go back to the adult one.
Yeah. That's your question. Yes, I have.
Yeah, I do it all the fucking time. Leave me alone. Yeah. So this one it's kind of like the one I was telling earlier with the hypodermic needles or whatever. But this one's called the ankle slicing car thief, or the man under the car. And it's an urban legend that tells of a driver that keeps hearing noises under their car when they're driving. When they step out of the car to investigate, their ankles get sliced open with a knife. And when they are rolling around on the ground in pain, a car thief emerges from underneath the car and steals it.
Ha-ha! Gotcha, bitch.
Damn it! Fell for it again.
Why'd you cut my Achilles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this shit. You don't suspect it. You're like, oh, I guess I'll get out.
That would fucking hurt.
Right?
I think.
You just drop.
It's like, you could have fucking asked.
Yeah.
You
just steal the car?
If you'd have presented the knife and been angry about it, I'd be like, yeah, here you go. You have this surgery's gonna. This is gonna be. I'm never gonna walk right again.
Yeah.
Thanks, cock.
We could have avoided this minor surgery.
Kind of reminds me of like the one I think is probably the most popular, or maybe the most. There's just so many different variations of, like, again, Lover's Lane to high school sweethearts are out there, doing whatever, making out, and then, like, the radio flashes, there's a killer on the loose, and then so the boyfriend hears like on the car or something, and gets out and can't see anything, and then hears a scratch noise and can't, whatever, but then he moves a mirror, sees a guy with a hook in his hand, and then or drives off or something, or maybe he didn't see anybody. what it is, but the girl gets scared, and he's all frustrated. Like, oh, fuck it, whatever.
I'll go check it out.
And they leave. They go home and drives her off. He's all pissed off because she's freaking out with nothing. And
can't get his beach.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna get my dukes up. And then he drives, takes her home, gets out, be the gentleman like he is, goes open her door, and there's a fucking hook on the door handle.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck, he was here. All right.
Yeah. It reminds me of the one on the movie Urban Legend, like when he gets out to check on what the noise is, and then she keeps hearing like scratching on the roof, and it's him like hanging, but his feet are like barely scratching it. It's a dope movie. I love that movie.
Yeah. I kind of want to watch it now.
I know, right?
So years ago, my mom's boyfriend knew a friend. I can't remember where it was at. I don't think it was in Kansas. So if you're familiar with like a skinwalker, or there's a dog man, which is what it sounds like. It's a fucking dog that can walk on its hind legs. Yeah. So I guess there's a lot of sightings of this thing too. I've seen quite a bit of like groups on Facebook and other places, like the dog man group. So this guy says, this is years ago. I mean, a long time ago. Mom hasn't had a boyfriend in fucking years, but so that he had a car. I think it was like a Mustang, and he was out wherever. I don't think it was in Kansas. And looks in the rearview mirror and sees this. Looks like a coyote or a dog, whatever. Yeah. And didn't think of it. But then, because it had his paws on the car. It was what it was. Had the paws on the car. Yeah. And he's like, what the fuck? So he honked his horn to get it to get off. And the fucking thing just stood up. And he's like, oh, fuck. And he couldn't get the car started. Yeah. And finally it started and just took off. And he's never had issues with the car before. But when he got back home to look at the car, he had scratches down the side of it where it was almost about to whatever. Yeah. I was like, can you imagine that shit?
Fuck that. I'd be shitting my pants all over that car.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not going to go back there again.
That reminds me of the one, and I can't think, you have to remind me because I think you'll know it, but you're supposed to drive down the road with your lights off, and like when you get to the end of the road, like there should be like kids' handprints all over the car.
So what it is, I think there's a couple spots of this place. Yeah. And the story is, on at least one of these spots, is like there's a bus of kids that got trapped on railroad tracks, and then the train came and fucking smashed them, killed them all. So the urban legend is, like, if you park your car on this one spot and put it neutral, like put baby powder on your back end, not your back end, the car's back end, then your car will start to roll forward,
like from the kids pushing,
and the little kids' handprints show up on there.
Fuck that.
Now, that would make me. I was like, okay, well, yeah. Guess I'm gonna go to church tomorrow.
There's nothing more scary than a ghost kid or spirit kid trying to fuck with you.
But I did see on like one of those shows, like Fact or Faked or whatever, like they did it on one of these locations that was said to. Because I know there's a couple of different variations of this and variations of different locations. Yeah. Like nothing came up on the powder part. Yeah. But they did park the car, and then the car started to roll eventually. But what they found out was like one of those optical illusion things where it looks like you're kind of going uphill, or maybe not, but you are at a slight downward angle.
Gotcha. Huh.
So.
Interesting.
Case solved. It's not dead kids.
Close the book on that one.
It's not dead kids here, okay?
This one, it kind of reminds me of like Bloody Mary. You say her name 3 times in the mirror and she'll come out. This one's called Hanako-san.
Hanako-san.
Hanako-san. A Japanese urban legend of the spirit of a young girl who haunts school bathrooms and can be described as a yokai. I don't know how to say that. To summon her, individuals must enter a girl's bathroom, usually on the 3rd floor of a school, knock 3 times on the 3rd stall, and ask if Hanako-san is present. Come on, try it now.
The only school we can do that at is the middle school.
Yeah.
Let's break in.
Like, Mr. Hall, Mr. Ensberg, can you guys please leave? Like, no, not till this works.
We're searching for a ghost. Okay?
Yeah. Don't you see our stuff? We're here on business.
Listen, we have a podcast, okay? We know what we're doing.
Just flash credentials at them with our logo and shit. All right, here, we're here. We're on the podcast.
Like, sir, did you show me a picture of a Corndog and Mr. Pickles cartoon? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and it's
official.
It's valid. So we're going to continue on. Please fuck off.
Please fuck off. God.
We're busy.
I told you, quit it. You want anything yet? No, we haven't found anything yet because you keep fucking bugging us.
We're in the girls' bathroom. Little girls are trying to pee and shit. Like,
Teacher's,
yeah, I'm in here. Get out.
Teacher's like, why can't you just come back like in the evening? I'm like, because that'd be scary as fuck. That's
yeah.
why.
We can come back when it's dark.
By ourselves?
You gonna come back and do it?
I'll tell you what, if a ghost shows up and we're on the 3rd floor, it's going to take a good to run down at least 3 floors to get the fuck outside.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, fuck that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, no fuck no.
Yeah, because I think Liam schooling has 2 stories. Can't do it there.
Yeah.
Middle school.
That's it.
We're doing it.
That's that. So another one I found, which I recognized the name, but not really the story, was Cropsy.
Cropsy?
Mm-hmm. It's in New York. And it's a story of Cropsy. Has many different tellings of it, but it generally tells the story of a man who stalked a sleepaway, or what is it? Stalked a sleepaway camp or mental institution or children's hospital. They had a hook for a hand and killed children who were wandering alone at night, and every single person who went to camp in New York State has heard about Cropsy. So it's kind of like a variation of the hook on the hand.
Okay.
Things took a more sinister turn when a documentary posted that Cropsy was an actual person.
Okay.
A convicted child kidnapper named Andre Rand. So, yeah.
Cropsy.
Yeah, and I've seen different... Like, I've seen the show... I think it's on Amazon Prime. Like, you look through, but I've never seen Cropsy. I've never watched it, because it looked like one of those, like, B-rated scary movies or whatever.
Sure.
Man, I'm in for that right now.
One of those movies they shot with a handheld camera.
They shot solely on their iPhone.
Yeah.
iPhone 8s.
I think that's what's cool about urban legends, that, you know, by definition, they're either too fantastic to be true or at least partly based on fact.
Right.
That's what's scary to me. It's partly based on fact.
Yeah, part of them, I think all of them have some sort of initial fact base to it. They just spiraled out of control over the years.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not so much Molly Hollow, because I live here in town, and like I said, I've looked, and there was fucking nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing you can say fact based was there was a piano cliff where it was a lover's lane at one point, and I mean, but there's been no murders. There's been in this town, if someone was found hung in Jackson Park, yeah, there would be something.
Yeah, we're gonna find out about it.
Yeah. Which back in the day, Jackson Park was a shit. I mean, it had a fucking zoo in it.
Yeah.
It had like monkeys, it had bears, had an ice skating rink, or ice skating pond.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's got a disc golf course.
Yeah, not to downplay it at all. I mean, it's still a nice place to drive through.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's where I filmed my how to call a Sasquatch video.
Yeah.
Down in the bottom part. But it's just, you know, it's just a fucking...
It needs more.
Yeah. What do you call it? Just a shadow of what it used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be fucking, I guess, the bee's knees. Like at VFW, where VFW is at now, there used to be a fucking lake out there.
Really?
And there used to be a roller coaster.
Huh.
Actually, there's a wooden roller coaster out there.
Never fucking knew that.
I forget what it's called, but yeah, I learned about it years ago. It actually used to have this festival called the Corn Festival. It celebrated the harvest, the corn.
Yeah.
So the carnival would come through, and all the floats, I guess you call it, was made out of corn. Like, you know, it's like just this whole fucking deal. And they had, I mean, if you look at pictures of Atchison back in the day,
yeah,
it was a pretty fucking sweet place to live. I mean, industrial-wise, booming. I mean, population was huge. A lot of well-to-do names. Presidents have stopped here.
Yeah.
But
maybe the Amelia Earhart Fest would be cooler if it was called the Corn Harvest Festival.
I would change it.
Let's change. Let's get nostalgic on everybody. Let's just go back to what we.
I mean, not to be a dick about Amelia Earhart, but like, yeah, if you just fucking bring it back, like, hey, let's just have the Atchison Corn Carnival days.
Yeah.
Where, I don't know, do the corn carnival.
We can talk about corn.
Just celebrate that we're a fucking harvesting community, I guess. I don't know.
We make some mean corn dip. Fire.
I do love anything and everything out of corn. The one I found was in South Dakota. It's called Walking Sam of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. It's reportedly he's 7 foot tall and very slim. Walking Sam is said to appear on the streets of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation at night, and he tries to convince teenagers to take their own lives.
Oh.
Whether or not Walking Sam is real, something tragic is going on at the reservation. From December 2014 to 2015, there was 103 suicides of teenagers in Pine Ridge.
God damn.
So.
Goddamn.
Walking Sam. Goddamn.
Strikes again.
Mm-hmm. He does strike. Can you imagine just like the 7-foot dude's like, you should probably go kill yourself.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. They're saying.
No, I'm going to college in the fall. I have a bright future. And like, yeah, no, you don't. I can see in the future, and you turn out to be a fucking douchebag. No one likes you.
Yeah, so
just do it now.
I don't know if you have anything sharp or something that goes pew pew. If you know how to tie a knot.
Present it now.
Yeah. He's like, you're not really that scary. He's like, I'm not like a scary person. I'm just like tall. My name is Sam.
I'm intimidating. I stand over you and I say, fucking kill yourself.
So, I mean, just like, you should do it. He's like, so I really wasn't thinking about it, but now I am. It's like, yeah, I know. I mean, it's
See,
kind of a valid fucking point,
kind
right?
of makes sense now, right? Yeah.
Which we don't advocate killing
that
yourself
way.
at all. I mean, fuck. I've been through shitty days, shitty periods, and I'm sure a lot of people you guys have, especially now with the COVID and
Yeah.
being an adult fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, it's like, oh, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Take me back to being a kid. I have no goddamn responsibilities.
Love to go back to being a kid right now.
My biggest worry was if I had Doritos and Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a fucking slew of different shit.
I'm out of fucking Pepsi.
Damn, Mom!
Mom!
Yeah. So we don't advocate taking your life at all. No whatsoever. Please don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Fuck
We
Walking
don't.
Sam.
We don't condone it.
No. And if you do take your life, I will personally come and find you and kick your ass.
Yeah.
In that, like via Ouija board or something.
Mm-hmm. Probably bang
I
your
will-
mom.
I will summon you. Yeah, I will summon you so fucking hard and scold you.
Yeah.
So don't fucking do it.
Look at all the poor choices you made. I guess the poor choice you made.
You're done making poor choices. Made a lot. You made one real bad one. Now you're just done making poor choices. But you're also not making any good choices.
Right.
You're just kind of fucking done.
You just, that's it.
Yeah.
Done on you, motherfucker. I didn't really have any other ones.
Not really. I mean, just like urban legends are just, there's just so many of them.
Yeah.
And like I said, they just get changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I wonder if we could, like, start our own urban legends, just see if it takes off, like, here in town. Just, like, something happens and we just play off of it. Like, we could do that cat rock thing down at the fucking river. We'd be like, don't you guys know why that cats go there? And be like, because some Asian lady feeds them? Like, no. Like, there's a big backstory behind it. Like,
Or we should say,
Mountain
have you guys
lions.
ever noticed that, it's like, I don't know. So I've visited the Cat Rock numerous times, you know, when it was there. And ever since it's been removed, like, there's not that many cats anymore. But I saw glowing eyes in the tree line.
yeah.
And they were not a normal house cat's eyes.
Yeah. Like, this
And
is a big cat.
scream that it made. Like, it's furious. The rock's gone.
Yeah. You could say, like, yeah, there was, like, 2 kids went down on their bikes and only 1 kid came back. And the bike's gone, too.
And he was wearing the other kid's pants. It was fucking weird.
They found the bike later. Still wearing the other kid's pants. I don't know why.
Yeah. It was fucking weird.
But we could. We could just start showing. All you have to do is on Facebook. People will fucking follow it. Like, oh, no, what?
Oh my god, share.
I just threw cans of tuna down there. I didn't know I was feeding some devil cat spawn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You fucked up, Catherine.
Way to go, whore. You solely fucking fed the devil spawn.
So backstory, this cat rock that we're talking about is just, there was like a feral cat down there and someone started feeding it
So
by the river.
there is a fucking rock.
It's just a big rock.
It's a fucking chunk of limestone
A bluff rock.
that at some point fell off the bluffs.
Yeah.
Didn't land in the street per se, next to the street, and it is there. And there has been, you know, every fucking town has cats that don't have a home, or if they do have a home, then they fucking wander. Now, I know for a fact, if you feed a fucking cat, that's your cat now.
Yeah.
The cat's gonna come back.
It will come back to that spot whenever it's fucking hungry.
So, a lady or ladies or people started putting food out, cat food, and like leftovers and whatever on this
They threw
rock.
everything at it.
So at any point in time, you can go down this road and these cats would just be swarming this fucking rock.
Yeah.
And this past summer, the fox would too, because there's foxes all over the fucking town.
Yeah, and they got all mangy.
I mean, it was crazy how many fox were in town.
There's one just a block away. I mean, this is a busy residential neighborhood. It was just walking down the street like it didn't have a fucking care in the world.
There was one at Taco John's the other day. Well, not the other day. It was a couple months back. Just fucking chilling. Didn't give two fucks about it. Made it look sick as shit. And then, so, one day I was at work, and my wife took the kids, and it was her, I'll call it a sister-in-law and her kids or whatever, right at the college here in town, on the football field, just running around, dicking off. Yeah. And so they all took their shoes off, set them on, like, that little wall that goes up to where the seats are at, so they sit them right there. And so they're all running around the turf field. And this fox comes out of nowhere. Oh, watching this fox. Oh, my God. You know, got close, but not like too close. And just kind of watch him. Didn't give two shits about him. Walked over to my daughter's shoes, sniffed him, picked him up, picked one of her shoes off, took off running with it. And I'm like, oh, my God, your shoes.
Fucking shoes.
And there was like a college kid there that was, I wouldn't say working. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he chased the fox down. Like, got closer than my daughter and my wife could get. Yeah. The fox said, oh, fuck, and dropped the shoe and took off running in the woods. Yeah.
This town's getting out of control. Yeah. Feral cats and foxes everywhere.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's how the fox, and so this rock was there. Everybody's feeding these cats. I mean, so there's cats, there's fox, there's whatever, and it just became a congregation of this is where all the fucking homeless cats hung out. And
when you walk down by the river, drive by, you're just like, oh look, there's Cat Rock.
Yeah, so it became like a little landmark. Well, the city, just one day I was like, you know what, fuck this rock. Yeah. Because one, they're feeding feral cats, and I guess it's not good. I mean, there's a study or something. I didn't read it all. Took the rock. And holy shit.
Everyone in town just flipped the fuck out.
Everybody, all these Karens, lost their fucking mind. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing to these poor cats? They can't survive now. Like,
and like somebody,
I want to tell you.
I was like, you can still feed them if you, I mean, like, you just get, what, you need a rock? I mean, like,
well, I mean, like, you notice, like, they would just be lounging on that fucking rock all day. So sorry we took a rock away from your cats.
Yeah, but I'm like, the cats are still there.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, they're not giving up.
I mean, it wasn't like a huge fucking rock. I mean, it was a good-sized rock, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, guarantee you can still go put a little pile of fucking meow mix right there, and the exact same number of fucking cats are going to show up. Like that.
I think we should go find a big-ass rock and just put it there. Keep putting a big rock there.
That'd be funny as fuck.
The city's like, who's doing this? Like, it's the tale of Cat Rock. The rock just reappears.
Yeah. What is going on?
Yeah.
If I had the means to do it, I fucking would. I think we need a dump truck.
I think we could find people to help do this.
A dump truck and a bobcat, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just real quick, just like have one of those, like, little flip walls on the side of the truck, and we drive by and just kick it off real quick.
Or just be a fucking dick about it, like, to show that it's a joke.
Yeah.
And just keep doing it over and over again. Like, take, 2 2x4s, basically make a sign.
Yeah.
Or, like a 4x8 piece of fucking plywood.
Yeah.
Draw a picture of a rock on it. And put Cat Rock, and then stick it in the wall. And then people drive by like, oh, what the fuck?
Okay, so they stopped doing rocks, and then just made a sign that says Cat Rock.
Yeah. And then the city comes out, takes it, and then, like, the next day we're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
We just keep putting Cat Rock
We like get one made at, like, a sign company. It says, here lies Cat Rock of Atchison, Kansas. And just stick it there, concrete and everything.
Or we can make a tombstone.
Yeah.
Just a tombstone that says Cat Rock.
We could fuck with people so hard.
And then in tombstone, the base of it, make 2 bowls so people can put food and water. She's like,
paying tribute to the cats at Cat Rock.
What the fuck?
I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Or be fucking crazy. People would lose their fucking mind. It's like, I wonder if we can either make them or have them made, like, yard statues of cats in different positions and go put them out there. Like, are the cats turning the fucking stone? What's happening? You took Cat Rock, now the cat's turning into rocks. What the fuck's going on?
Just put a new one there every week.
Yeah. What is happening?
Oh my God, these poor cats.
Put collars on them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's Whiskers. Oh my God.
That was Frisky. I put him there. It was Frisky.
Yeah.
I fed him egg noodles every week.
Oh my God. What's happening? People lose their fucking mind.
Remember that year at Barstool, and we saw that lady trying to, like, grab the cats or whatever from the bushes and was feeding them? Yeah. I think she started Cat Rock.
First of all, it was a weekend.
It was a Saturday afternoon.
So we're
probably at noon.
We are in the parking lot of a bar that also shares the parking lot of a business in town.
Corporate building.
Building, which is not open on weekends.
No.
So the only people in this parking lot are patrons of the bar.
Yeah.
It's also Barstool Weekend, which is a big miniature golf tournament that we've won, 3 years in a row now?
2 years in a row.
Well,
they
3.
canceled the third one
So
because of COVID.
Well, we won the third one.
But we are back-to-back champions,
Yeah. And we just see this Asian lady frantically running. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Can we help? Dude, she is in these bushes chasing this fucking cat.
Like thorn bushes trying to catch them.
And not to be racist or stereotypical, but I was like, she's trying to catch dinner.
Yeah, we're not going to Chinese buffet today.
Yeah. I'm not eating a young dragon for a while.
I remember that because we're like, what is she doing in those bushes? She has like a bowl of whatever, frantically running around. And like, should we go see if she needs something? Maybe she's high on crack or something. I don't know.
Can you help me catch dinner, please?
Yeah.
No, what?
No, what? We thought you needed help. I need help. Catch dinner.
Catch dinner. You almost have it, Kay. No, I'm gonna go eat mini tacos at
I'm
Mueller's.
gonna keep getting drunk. Maybe I'll see you later.
I'm gonna go sit on this deck and just watch you. You're pretty good entertainment.
Yeah.
Free entertainment.
I think that was the first year we did Barstool, and that was spot on the entertainment we needed to get that day going.
Yeah. It was a good fucking time.
Yeah.
It was a good fucking time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's urban legends. So
if you guys know of any cool urban legends that we didn't talk about, or if like you have one from like your hometown, send it to us. We want to know. We'll talk about it.
We will talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it so fucking hard.
We want to know what urban legends are out there that we don't know about.
Yeah. So send us your urban legends, or what you've heard about or grown up, or your campfire tales, or whatever. But today it brings us to our fake sponsor.
Yes.
Who we're totally not sponsored by.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not
whatsoever.
Not even affiliated whatsoever. It is Banjo Minnow.
Banjo Minnow.
And if you don't know what a Banjo Minnow is, then you're probably a millennial, because back in the day, these things were on TV and commercials a lot.
You had to explain it to me. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, so fuck you. But anyways, I wanted this so fucking bad when I was a kid. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just the great way they purported it, showed it on TV. It's, oh, fuck, I need that shit.
Yeah.
Which, a Banjo Minnow is a fishing lure that looks and acts like a wounded fish, triggering an instinctive response in predatory fish to attack and eat the prey. And it comes in a 110-piece set and guaranteed.
110?
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking pieces.
Christ.
If you get a chance, watch the videos. It's intense.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
It's fucking great.
Banjo Minnow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go on Amazon. I'm going to buy it. Because I've yet to. I mean, I just thought of it like the other day, like a nostalgia thing. It's like,
yeah.
Fuck.
I got to have it.
I want
nostalgia is big right now.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
My son got one of those rocket launcher fishing poles. Mm-hmm. I thought it was cool. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, neat for a kid. But I also didn't like it because it takes away the aspect of casting. Mm-hmm. Take it as you will.
Yep. I always wanted one of those little pocket ones. You ever seen those ones they advertise?
Oh, yeah.
It's like this big, and then you can... It's like if you're just traveling along whatever reason, you're like, oh, fuck, you know what? Fuck what I was going to do today. There's a watering hole. I'm going to fish.
Yeah. I'm going to go check that shit out.
Just whip it out and fucking go.
Insta-fish.
So thank you, Banjo Minnow, for being our fake sponsor who's no way whatsoever affiliated with our show. We appreciate everything you haven't done for us, and we look forward to your non-support in the future.
We also look forward to if you want to send us a Banjo Minnow.
Oh, fuck, dude, I'd be so fucking grateful.
We'll take videos of us trying it out. We will rebuild this brand.
Oh, so hard.
If it's, I mean,
I will take videos of me fishing with your Banjo Minnow.
Yeah.
Catching the biggest pound-and-a-half bass I've ever caught in my life. That's all I catch.
The multiple dams we have.
Yeah. But you know what? That's why I was wondering, like, how come the city does not utilize those dams? Like,
I don't know.
So Atchison has all these watershed dams, which is like, I guess, they're man-made to prevent the town from flooding.
Yeah.
Because and years and years ago we had plenty of floods, So now these dams are built and they're just like basically ponds. I mean, big ponds, and they're fucking scattered throughout town. Mm-hmm. Like, why can't you put a park up in any of these motherfuckers?
Put like a fishing dock off all of them.
Yeah.
Something.
Just up. I mean, they half-ass mow some of them.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, these are in town.
Yeah.
And they are good fishing.
Yeah.
Like and there's plenty of area for you to put picnic tables, some kind of park playground, something.
With it.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
know?
shit.
And people fish a shit ton here in town, and they go to every single fucking dam.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do.
Yeah. Like, why not utilize that?
I mean, Warnock is basically, that's the one I go to mainly, because if I got the kids, it's easy accessible. You can walk to where you got to go, the area, and the kids can pull out bluegill all the time. Yeah. And then the park is right there. I mean, it has the park right there with it.
Yeah.
So
why not do that for all of them?
Yeah. So if you just throw some sort of fucking swing set, or, I mean, I'm not asking for a huge jungle gym out there. I was like, hey, make it more family accessible.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, ducks come in. Make a dock swing through.
Well, it was at Dam 1 by the old hospital.
Yeah.
They put trout in that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So if you're putting trout in there, then you obviously want people to fucking catch them, right?
Set up do they do tournaments so you can go?
They don't even do fucking fish tournaments in town.
I know. Why not do that?
I know.
Do a tournament. All day thing.
They should. Generate some kind of
people
revenue.
Get designated to a dam. You win a prize at each one. I don't know.
Yeah. Or something. I mean, they could do something.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of here. So we're going to skip a game this week because you know what? That's part of the hardest part of our show.
It's trying to
coming up with the fucking game and how we're going to present it and what kind of game we're going to do and this and that. And we really haven't had any feedback on the games except for impersonation ones where people think that's pretty funny or that's the only kind of feedback we've gotten.
And people like the dad jokes ones.
But, you know, we can't be doing dad jokes every fucking week. Yeah. To the extent that we've done. Like, we can give each other, like, maybe one joke and try who had the best one or something like that. So we're going to try to come up with a new, maybe not games every week, but if we do come up with something that's a treat, I guess, it'll be something
maybe like a different
original.
Segment.
Yeah. It won't be necessarily a game, but it might be something like we discussed earlier where you said Arnold Schwarzenegger doing pickup lines. We might do a thing where we do impersonations of different characters, different people doing pickup lines. Yeah. So that'd be something to look forward to in the future.
Maybe we can do prank phone calls.
Prank phone calls.
With our voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Is your refrigerator running? Gotta go catch it. Oh.
Yeah. Just call random people.
Yeah.
Public figures here in town.
Yeah.
And then instantly hang up on them.
Not so much public figures. If I find out, I work for the city, so
that's true. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that.
Did you prank call me? Yeah, that's for our show.
Yeah, that's for the podcast.
Well, you don't have a job anymore. Like, okay.
Joke's on you because this podcast is cool.
So then I'll be on here next week. Like, so if you guys, if any of our listeners like have any job openings,
or you'd be like, hey, checked out our Instagram. Also check out my LinkedIn. It's updated.
So I am looking for a job. No.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's that new unemployment bonus. So like I am making good money for right now. I'm in my 1 week waiting period, so I don't have anything coming in. I have started drinking heavily, so I'm not in a good spot, guys.
I've only hit my wife once.
That fucking tall Sam character's been showing up in my dreams. Tried to tell him this isn't South Dakota. He said, whatever, dude, fucking kill yourself.
Just kill yourself, bro. Last shit. Podcast is doing great, but everything else is shit.
You're kind of a fuck up. I know, Sam.
I don't need you to tell me that, you tall fuck.
Fucking cunt. So you guys, you can't make this shit up?
I do.
Is it good?
It's pretty morbid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is the You Can't Make This Shit Up. Headline: Florida men robbed graves of veterans because they have stronger spirits. Yeah. Yep. So
what the fuck does having a strong spirit have to do with the shit that's in their graves?
I'm thinking they're like taking it back to some old school Egyptian style kind of thing. Like you drink the blood of your elders and you gain their strength or some bullshit. I don't know.
Okay. So
this is from Mount Dora, Florida. 2 men are behind bars after what deputies say was a grave robbery for ritualistic purposes targeting veterans' burial sites because the spirit is much stronger in a hero. The men, 43-year-old Brian Montalvo Tolentino, what a fucking name.
What a fucking name, guy.
And 39-year-old Juan Burgos Lopez were arrested in Polk County after deputies said they broke into 4 separate graves and took body parts from each person inside. The Lake County Sheriff's Office said the vandals attempted to access a 5th grave. The remains were stolen in early December from Edgewood Cemetery at that address or whatever. So you can see the fucking damage they did. Like they were out to find some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are like the ground tombs, and they just smash the fuck out of them. During a news conference on Friday, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said that detectives served a search warrant at Lopez's home where they found a shed with a religious shrine and 7 skulls. It says, quote, "We served lots of search warrants, but for the first time that I'm aware of, what we found was a Palo Mayombe shrine."
Okay.
Yeah. Judd said of the ritualistic altar. So you can see, here's like what they had set up. Like they were...
That's weird.
Yeah, they were crafty in their ways. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's fucking weird as shit. Before the men vandalized the grave sites, Judd said they drank Bacardi rum and spit it out on the ground. Then they would smoke a cigar and then exhale the smoke. The purpose of that was to protect them from the spirits, Judd added. 3 of the 4 tombs raided belonged to members of the armed forces. 2 were in the army fighting in the Korean War and World War I, while the other was a Marine still wearing his uniform at the time of the raid. When asked about why a hero's grave, Lopez said, "Because the spirit is much stronger in a hero than it is a normal person." And also, Judd said, "And when you also have the skull of a hero, the spirit is not only stronger, but it can protect you from evil." The fourth person was not in the armed forces, but was a caregiver, her family said. When Lopez questioned Judd, said he referred to cemeteries as holy sites and shopping centers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He considers cemeteries shopping centers. We didn't say that. He did. I'm reading stupid shit now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. They were charged with 4 counts, each disturbing contents of a grave and abuse of a dead body. 1 count, disturbing contents of a grave. Mm-hmm.
Florida man.
Right?
Why are those motherfuckers so crazy?
I don't know. But, like, I'm trying to think of the movie The Tax Collector.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see that shit?
Not yet.
They kind of do something similar to that, like when they're, of course they're Hispanic or whatever, but they're preparing like for war or something like that. And so like he sacrifices a virgin, a woman, and then like he'll take drinks of rum, spit it on his shrine, stuff like that, blow smoke on it. It's weird as shit.
That's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Rituals are fucking weird.
Yeah. Apparently they thought if they could dig up some bones of heroes, then they would become stronger. I don't know.
That's crazy for one person of the idea, but then you have like a group of people like, you know what? I think this guy's on something.
Yeah. Then he brings his buddy along. He's like, "Come on."
These little crackheads like,
yeah.
His fucking theory is pretty fucking. I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah.
If you think about
this guy died a hero. I want to be a hero. I'm gonna melt these bones down and drink it. Like fuck.
I mean, I can go dig up Kenny over here.
Yeah.
We all know Kenny was kind of a pussy in life, but. If I dig up George, he was a hero.
George shot mortars in the Korean War, and he was a tough son of a bitch.
I also read somewhere that he drove tanks.
Yeah.
I can't drive a tank.
But if I consume his remains, by God, I'm going to drive a tank.
God damn right I am. Be a tank driving son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, people in Florida are fucking weird.
I mean, I don't really want to go to Florida. It's just not the I mean, okay, Florida people, obviously the stories, does have an input on that. But Florida in general just doesn't meet my criteria of a good time. Place. And, I mean, we went there, we flew to Orlando. Yeah. It was dark. We went to the hotel, and then we went to Universal Boardwalk. I mean, we didn't see a whole lot. No. We ate dinner at what the fuck was it called?
Twin Peaks.
Was it? No.
Yeah.
It was the Scottish one.
Oh, no.
Something about a kilt. Tilt-a-kilt?
Or I thought it was Twin Peaks. Maybe it might have been Tilt-a-Kilt. Isn't the same thing? It's just busted girls walking around in kilts?
Yeah, but this one was like Scottish themed or whatever. Which was dead that night. The lady wasn't even... I don't even remember. She wasn't friendly. She was just... We ate dinner. We didn't even... It wasn't anything exciting. It was kind of suck. Like, to me, like, the landscape, the fucking general... I mean, I just, like, it does nothing for me.
Nothing intrigues me to go
there. It doesn't.
Yeah. Warm weather and the beaches. Cool.
Yeah. See, beaches don't even fucking anything. My wife wants to go to a beach so bad. I'm like, I mean, I'll go. Yeah. Because I'm a team fucking player. And I'm not going to sit there and mope around the whole fucking time. Don't get me wrong. I was like, but hot weather and beaches just aren't my fucking thing. Right. So, but I'll fucking go. And we were there in what, February?
Yeah. In the middle of the week.
Yeah. It was fun. I mean, because we went and got fucking drunk.
Well, yeah. We make it
fun. Found a boat.
Yeah. We make it fun.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know of too many other stories where I mean, I don't know. Trying to dig up people and think like, I don't know, like I mentioned earlier, like consuming people's blood or something like that. Yeah. I'm sure fucking Mayans did that back in the day or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, and look how it turned out.
They don't know where they are. Civilization is dead.
Yeah. And I guess have a calendar that doesn't. I don't know. People are like, "Oh, the Mayan calendar, you're gonna fucking die." Eh? We're still here, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, we might be dead. I don't know.
Might be dead. Fuck it. But yeah, that's the can't make this shit up.
Yeah, you really can't make that up.
You can't.
It's like truth is stranger than fiction.
I'm just taken back by these shrines they made. They're like cast iron bowls filled with knives and bones.
That's fucking weird.
And candles, and they just spit rum on it, and they think some spiritual...
I bet their house smells like cat piss and Copenhagen.
Probably. Here's how they were caught. Authorities said DNA on those cigars left at the crime scene led them to identify the two men as suspects.
Yeah, of course they've had a record before.
Fucks.
Yeah, so they're already on fucking record.
You don't just one day wake up and like, you know what? I'm going to call up, what was his name?
Jorge.
I'm going to call him up. I'm going to go see if Juan wants to go dig up some Marines. And we're going to get some spiritual powers from
I had this crazy idea. Listen, we're in a slump. What if we stop digging up regular old folk?
Yeah.
Like we've been doing. Dig up some veterans.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. That's, we can't do that. But listen to me. Their spirits are fucking strong.
I want to know what happened that led up to this. Like, did they, like, get their asses beat in a bar fight or something? And they're just sitting back at home just like, you know what, Juan? We're pussies. We need to toughen up.
Well, you want to drink, like, protein shakes and work out? I ain't looking to do all that shit, Juan. Fuck, I want to get strong now.
Fuck your creatine shakes. I want a Marine bone shake.
Listen, I don't want to stop smoking weed. I don't want to stop smoking crack.
That stuff makes me feel good. I want to do that too.
I feel on top of the fucking world when I do that. So I need to be there, but I also need to fucking toughen up. Yeah. The only thing I can do to toughen up, what if we fucking go, I don't know, dig up some war veterans? We can make a fucking pipe out of their femur. Yeah. Smoke some marijuana out of their fucking femur.
I'll use their skull hand to smoke.
Yeah. Then we've got their fucking soul inside of us. Now we're fucking strong. We are killers. We can go back to the bar.
We'll beat up them motherfuckers that kicked our asses last week.
Yeah.
And the 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, we don't gotta be scared to play that pool game no more.
Yeah. It'd be funny if they tried to, like, actually join the service after that. Mm-hmm. Like, what made you want to enlist? Like, I consumed the body of a dead Marine, and I'm going to become a Marine. They're like, what the fuck?
I'm like, all right, you're in.
Do you, like, a normal person, want to pay off college tuition, maybe? Mm-hmm. Like, nope.
Okay, so
great.
I need you to say anything else other than that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do a do-over.
Here,
our numbers are low.
Here's a new sheet.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that one. Yeah. Just don't fuck that one up.
Yeah, just put anything other than what the fuck you just told me.
Yeah.
We'll be good to go.
My superior is not going to allow this.
Yeah. Fucking people.
Fucking can't make this shit up.
Yeah. You got a good deal, Pickles?
I do. I was wondering, since I'm going to read our Detective Melvin, do you want to read these Deal Pickles?
I can read the Deal Pickles.
Okay. So, there's the album of them.
Okay.
That one's just a picture. But you can pick whichever ones you want.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Do it.
Okay. So this lady has obviously taken herself some glamour shots.
Okay.
So the one thing that disturbing to me, like, I'm assuming that someone's taking these pictures of herself, of her.
Uh-huh.
So the home that she's in is not a clean home.
Not at all.
There's a fucking toilet that's in her bedroom.
It's not assembled in the bathroom.
No. And I'm assuming that it is just a freestanding toilet, non-working, just judging by how close it is to the wall.
Yeah.
On the other side, because it doesn't meet standard, building codes.
Right.
So she just has a fucking random toilet in her.
There shouldn't be a bed next to a toilet.
No. So it doesn't say how old she is here. I'm gonna go with. It's hard to tell. She's pretty fucking rough.
51.
Yeah. She's have some black dress on. It's low cut in the chest, showing some cleavage.
Yep.
And then this other picture, which is not doing her any justice whatsoever, where she's bending over, kind of looking over her shoulder, hand on hip, showing what I guess she's assuming is a good-looking ass, and a smirk to the camera.
Yeah.
This lady is smokes, and she's 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Her thighs look like someone beat them with bags of nickels.
And she put this in... a group message or Facebook, and it says, "Newbie here. Thanks for the ad. Looking for one of them good black men I hear people talking so much about. Must own a 7-bedroom house, 3 cars, no kids, earn 6 figures per year, which mean you have to be working, no prison record. That automatically eliminates half of you. And must be a provider ready to spoil me. Now taking applications."
So when I found this one, I read the first line and then I stopped because I was like, I have to read the rest later when we on the show because I want to be just as surprised.
Yeah. So you never heard of that before?
I didn't read anything past "Find Young Black Men" or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, she has her. She knows what she wants.
I love that she said, so that cuts out about half of you.
Yeah.
The criminal record.
That's like, hey, I want you guys, but I'm also going to talk shit on you guys for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, Jesus Christ, lady.
Yeah, she's can't pick and choose. But
Must have a 7-bedroom and 3 cars.
Yeah. She's aiming high.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know anybody that has, I mean, Buddy Derek,
Yeah.
he might have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 5.
But he's not black.
He's not, but no, I'm saying he's only, you know, and he has that many cars because he owns a business.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not personal daily drivers, I guess, you know.
I'm thinking she's looking for like Ferraris or a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have this Golf, and this Gremlin.
I have 2 work trucks out back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not pleasing to the eye whatsoever.
Yeah, she's
That's just a picture I saved.
Okay, I'll read this one.
Okay.
Did you read this one yet?
I've read the headline.
Okay. Wanted. 2 female pigeons. There was a gentleman right here in Independence, Missouri that I talked to for quite a while, but I couldn't go through with the deal because my husband and son didn't see the beauty of more birds. Now that they have witnessed how grumpy the lonely males are, that they understand a little that it would be ideal if I could get a couple of solid white ones, as most I have or are hold on. It's not me fucking up, this is them fucking up. It'd be ideal if I could get a couple of solid white ones, as most I have are or God damn it. RR. Why did she do that? It's like she had a seizure right in the middle of this. Did you read this and want me to fucking read this because you know it's fucked up and I'm retarded?
I told you I want to surprise myself when I read them.
Get a couple of solid white ones, as most I have are or I love the reddish pink ones, but that isn't all important factor as they are pets, not racing or using them for wedding props. Phone doesn't get text. So yeah, she just wants some.
That's a close by one in Independence, Missouri.
Yeah, she just like I want these fucking. So there's a gentleman right here. Didn't go through the deal because my husband and son didn't see the beauty of more birds. So she already has birds, and the son's like, "Hey, don't.
We don't need more fucking
Fucking
pigeons
birds,
around
no fucking
here.
birds, yeah." Now they have witnessed how grumpy the lonely males are, and they understand how it'd be ideal if I can get a couple more solid white ones. So I mean, I don't know.
Part of me wants to respond to some of these.
Hey,
And just be like, hey, I've got 2 solid white pigeons waiting for you here.
Yeah. I got a Sharpie marker here too. I can color them if white doesn't shoot you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one. Look, did you read this one yet?
No.
Okay.
I read like the first line,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to surprise myself later.
Okay. Okay.
I want it to be genuine.
So this one's called "Help Us Replace Our Friend Dabby," and has a picture of who I'm assuming is Dabby.
The picture was what sold me.
Yeah, and Dabby looks like he didn't know the picture was being taken. I don't know how to explain this gentleman. A lot of necklace trinkets he's wearing.
He's very scrawny.
He's very, very scrawny. $130 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to what kind of mustache beard combo that is.
It's a killer mustache.
Yeah. It's just a mustache that just keeps going across his cheek and up to his sideburns.
Yeah.
So, the listing reads, our friend Dabby went on tour for a month, and we'd like someone to replace him before he gets back. So that way when he returns, he'll discover that he's been replaced. If you'd be willing to kind of dress like him and act like him and call yourself Darby and hang out with us for a little while it will be more than perfect. Must have long to medium long hair, some facial hair, and a charming but snarking persona to apply. We can supply beer and food for the duration of hanging. Please include a headshot to secure a good match.
So they're just like, fuck Dabby. We want a Darby.
Yeah, so they had Dabby a couple times, and then they said, if just like him, and we'll call yourself Darby. So now they want to replace him. They want to replace Dabby.
Are they doing this to make Dabby mad?
With a Darby, I guess. Because what it says, he says our friend Darby went on tour for about a month, and we'd like someone to replace him before he gets back.
So they dismiss his essence.
Yeah, so that way when he returns, he'll discover that he's been replaced. Or maybe they want him to find out, like, who the fuck's this? Oh, this is Darby.
That's Darby.
Oh, I'm Dabby. Oh, yeah, that's Darby. He's way cooler than you. What the fuck? I only been gone a month.
He looks exactly like me. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
But he's way cooler than you.
You just gotta be willing to kind of dress like him, act like him, and call yourself Darby. And hang out with us for a little while. It'd be more than perfect. Must have long to medium long hair, some facial hair, charming but snarky persona to apply, and you know what? We'll supply the beer and food for the duration of us hanging out.
So the month that Dabby's gone, they're just going to feed this guy and give him all the alcohol he wants.
Yeah.
Just to play a funny prank.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Yeah. We're going to hang out with this motherfucker for a month. Prior. Not just like, hey, our friend Dabby shows up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to show up and just act like you've hung with us for the whole fucking month and like you've been here with us?
Act like we're best friends.
I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
What if we did that with Marcus? No churro.
Just finding like a bald-headed guy.
Yeah.
Next time Marcus comes to town, we have this like, hey, I want to meet you this guy. And they're just, what the fuck's this? It's like a great value version of fucking Marcus.
Yeah. This is Marty. He's like, no, you guys call me Marty. Not anymore.
You're Marty with a Y. You're Marty with an I.
This is Marty with an I. It's progressive, and we like it.
Or we call him Marby.
Yeah, Marby.
This is Marby.
Morbus.
Yeah. What? Yeah, he was in the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
He's just a little bit less pussy than you. Yeah.
He swims a way lot better than you do.
Yeah. That'd be fucking funny. What the fuck's happening right now?
Dress him just like Marcus.
He shows up like, hey, you guys want to go eat lunch? Like, oh, sorry, we're busy with Marvis.
Yeah.
Who?
Who's Marbus?
Marvis.
Did you mean to text this to someone else, but you meant to say Marcus? Like, no, we meant to send this to you.
No, we're with
Marbus today.
Sorry, we're with Marvis, so.
They can take Rumpelman shots and everything.
Yeah.
But Marbus likes them.
Yeah. Marvis likes our Rumpelman shots.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Marcus.
Yeah. You don't have to do that. That one's silly.
Oh, you read that one?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That one. Let me see this. Oh, this one says electric cutoff decoy, St. Charles, Missouri. So that's right outside St. Louis.
Yeah.
So it says Ameren, which I'm assuming is electric company there. Ameren about to shut off your electric off? Make these decoys. Gives you a week extra time. Rent to your cousins. If anyone has a shut-off notice, I'll make and sell these decoys. So basically, it is a wasp nest that this gentleman makes. And that way you can put on your... If you know that your shit's about to get turned off, they'll just put it on your meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck, we're 2 weeks past due. Like, fucking put that hornet's nest on there.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, at my old job, I used to install internet, cable, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I would see the same shit. Like, you go up to the little box or whatever, and you're, like, covered with wasps. Like, sorry, you don't get internet today.
Yes, I'm not doing this today.
You gotta get all that shit removed.
Some of those jobs you told me that you've done,
mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
I tell you
one where you said where you were walking, you had on your hands and knees,
yeah,
and your fucking knees got wet from the carpet because it was just nasty.
Yeah,
there were cockroaches on the baseboards.
So this is disgusting, but I was installing cable boxes, and I went into the teenager's room or whatever where he was sleeping, just a mattress on the floor, and nothing in the room but his TV stand and his TV. I go in there. Normally, when you like turn a light on, cockroaches run. Mm-hmm. These ones didn't run. They were just there.
They were acclimated.
Yeah. I look down at the kid sleeping, and they're crawling on him. And he's just asleep. And I put the box up there, plug it in, activate it, look up, and they're already crawling out of it. I was like, I need a new job. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
I'm like, hard no. Fuck that.
What was funny, though, I don't feel bad about this because they were disgusting people, but I went to drill my line, to drill the hole to run the line outside, and when I went to drill, like, the wood was so rotted, like a chunk of the wall to the outside just fell. So there was like a hole like this big in the wall, and I just looked at it, and I was like, I don't care. I just carried on with my job.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I did. I was like, yeah, I don't care. My boss hopefully isn't coming here.
If he does, fuck him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You left a golf or a softball size hole in that wall? Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah. You fire me? Yeah. Okay, cool. Because this job sucks.
Great, I get unemployment.
Yeah. So those are the deal, Pickles.
Those are the deals. Those are some good deals.
Those were good deals.
Some good fucking deals.
I have to comment on that lady. Like, can you do with that thing?
What's up? What's up, girl?
It's gross. She has a toilet right next to her bed. She gets done.
And I'm, like I said, I'm
pleasuring men.
Fairly certain that is not hooked up.
I bet it's used though.
It looks like it's fucking brand new. The motherfucker's clean. Like, I mean,
she use it for emergencies.
Yeah. Oh, can't make it.
That's fucking sick.
I can't make it 20 feet that way, but I can make it 15 feet this way.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what this is. Is this a spam you were talking about?
Is it the email?
It's my email. It says I have a friend request. I don't know who it is. But it came up on my calendar.
I don't have access to your email.
Or do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Better not. Are you ready for our notorious Detective Melvin?
I am.
Okay.
It's been a while.
So this story is kind of played off of our urban legend topic.
Okay.
And the title is called Chasing a Tail.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It was another lonely Saturday night for me. Made a TV dinner, watched a rerun of the Rockford Files with Polly, then proceeded to asphyxiate myself while masturbating to the Vietnamese hooker pleasuring a John outside my apartment.
Oh.
I was soon interrupted when a call came over the radio. I quickly untied the shoelace from my testicles and ran out the door. I arrived at the local grocery store, Save Mart. It had sat off the main drag in town and hugged the tree line next to the infamous Brainerd Forest. 2 customers of the Save Mart said a large wolf-like creature attacked them. They said it stood 8 feet tall with a long, mangy hair and had a vicious growl. As the other detectives urged me to put down my Etch-a-Sketch and leave, I noticed something in the woods. As I entered, I saw torn clothing and empty aluminum food cans scattered around. I went deeper into the woods so far that I couldn't see the lights from the Save Mart anymore. A heavy fog started to roll over, and I needed to find my way back. It was getting hard to breathe as I tore my way through tree branches. I stopped to take a shit, which was runny, and it splattered all over my duster jacket. A ragged marmot was biting at my shit-covered coat, and I had to stomp its head in to stop. When suddenly I looked up and saw the manged wolf hovering over me. Its steaming drool fell from its mouth. I noticed it was wearing torn women's clothing and had a formidable scent of perfume. I wasted no time and began to inspect its genitals. Sure enough, it was a female. Irritated, the beast chased me out to the edge of the tree line. I fell to the feet of Detective Johnson, who helped me up. He was mortified seeing me covered in shit and marmot blood, and we got in the squad car and drove off. Back at the station, I reported the sighting and got cleaned up. My story reminded them of the old tale of the woman named Angela Brainerd in the 1800s who begged in the streets for food and money and would offer sexual acts as well. One story notes that she even gave the town mayor a Cincinnati bow tie for $5.
Damn.
When the local townsfolk had enough of her vagrant behavior, they banished her to the woods. Rumor has it she was ravaged by wolves, but a body was never found. Anyway, the boys shipped me home in a diaper and a tasty cherry Tootsie Pop. As I climbed the steps to my apartment, I looked up, and I saw the beast again at my door. It lunged at me, and everything quickly faded to black. I woke up in my bed, naked, with a plastic bag over my head. When I ripped the bag off, I saw the same Vietnamese hooker from the alley was sitting on top of me, pulling the cherry Tootsie Pop from my asshole and demanding I pay her. Confused, I gave her $3 and then kicked her down the steps. She got up, threw an empty food can at me. I looked back at her. She growled, then ran off. I was angry and unsatisfied, so I chased after her. She disappeared into the heavy fog. That's when I heard a haunting growl. Naked and confused, I stammered back to my apartment, sat down in my trusty recliner, turned on the Rockwood Files, and thought to myself, was it all a dream? Did I ever make it to the Save Mart? Did that Vietnamese whore take my shoelace? Many questions left unanswered, but another case closed.
Or open.
Or open.
I wanted to laugh. Because during all these stories, you paint your own image in your head, right?
Yeah.
So we've already created an image of what Detective Melvin looks like.
Yeah.
And I even drew, the cartoon version of him, I guess.
Old school detective.
Yeah. So I just imagine some dude just, up. There's other detectives that are actually detectives, and this dude walks up in his
doing
duster.
their job.
And he's like, oh, all right. And he has that to sketch up, and he's just fucking, you look at it, and it's just fucking just scribbles. Like there's
arrows pointing to shit.
Not even arrows, you just fucking left, right, up, down, just.
Yeah.
I was like, only I can decipher this. For my eyes only.
Yeah. He files it away.
What does it even say? So I need to know basis, and you don't need to know.
You're too young for this, old chap.
You wouldn't understand. You're right, I don't.
How many years you been on the force, son?
13.
13 years, Detective Melvin.
Chump change.
Yeah, chump change to me. Walk the same beat as I have, you'll see some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Tore off a foot. It's just funny. It's like, I woke up, the plastic bag over my head. It's like, I didn't notice there was a fucking Vietnamese lady, or there's anything shoved up my fucking ass.
Yeah.
You pay me now, okay?
You paid $3.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
I just love.
I said, this is Sparta, and I kicked the fuck out.
He kicked her down the steps. I just love the old ways that we have drawn him into. Like, he's still beats women. Yeah. Still wears a duster. I want to reenact or relive the scene, like the scenes that he just walks on. Like, yeah. He shows up and it's like, another case, and people are like, oh fuck, he's here again.
What the fuck? We've changed frequencies I don't know how many times.
How'd you let the air out of his tires?
We've used so much of county's money.
Yeah.
Re-scrambling our frequencies so you couldn't fucking be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have nothing but time in my hands, and I can find all your fucking frequencies.
Yeah.
When you were talking about shit in the woods, reminded me of a story. Like, I did shit in the woods. I shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I have no qualms about shitting anywhere. No. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I was hunting one time. So by the time where I got, there was no turning around to go fucking shit anywhere. I was deep in the woods, and I was like, it hit hard. And I was like, oh god, no.
Fuck.
But it was like this little beacon of light. I look over and I see this tree stump, right? It's old and it's hollowed out, so it's like rotten in the middle.
It's like
so
perfect.
It made like a fucking toilet.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking bet. And it's wintertime, it's deer hunting, so it's cold out, and there wasn't like snow on the ground, but it was like had snowed before, so there was like a little bit of snow in different places where So I fucking take my pants off, and I have a lot of layers on. It's like I said, it's cold, and fucking sit down. It's like almost perfect fucking fit. It's like a toilet seat, you know.
Like it was meant to be.
Yeah, and I'm sitting like, this is fuck yeah, this is great. So I sit down, take this nasty shit. Just fucking stomach hurts and whatever. And here's like a creaking noise. I'm like, what was that? Well, the fucking stump just crumbled, and I landed right in the shit that I fucking took. So now I'm sitting there like legs up because the thing I sat in just crumbled. Like, so I gotta fucking figure out how I'm gonna get wedged out.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing this thing where like I'm trying to keep my jacket up off my ass.
And I get shit all over.
Yeah, because I got shit all over my fucking cheeks. Have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So pants around my ankles. Don't know what to do. So I kind of lean over, take my jacket off.
Uh-huh.
So when it's all said and done, I am naked.
Yeah.
Except for the pants around my ankles and shoes on. And I have a wife beater or a shirt. I'm going to be grammatically,
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's a white tank top.
It's a white tank top. And like an undershirt.
Mm-hmm.
That have now just become my wiping utensils.
Yeah.
But so messy that I have exhausted all the clean areas on those things.
Run out.
Yeah. And like Because to me, the white T-shirt and the tank top, those are disposable.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't. It was just a the white tank top. I didn't have the T-shirt, the white tank top, because the other stuff I had on was good hunting stuff. Like, I'm not gonna wipe shit on that because
yeah.
I'm gonna wipe shit on stuff that I'm not gonna take back with me. Like, I'm not gonna carry.
Did you use your socks?
Yeah. So now, take my shoes off, pants off. Now I'm butt naked in the fucking woods. Right.
Yeah.
Took the socks off because they were what do you call it? Tube socks. Take those motherfuckers off. Wipe my fucking ass. Get it as clean as I can possibly get with whatever garments I fucking have to use. Put my clothes back on. So now I don't have the undershirt. I don't have any socks on whatsoever. And I'm done hunting. I'm like, yep, I'm fucking done.
It was a good day.
So now I have to fucking... And so we're in Kansas, and it's not the flat part of Kansas. I'm in the bluffs. So now I'm in the bottom... I am by the river. So I have to walk back up the fucking bluff. Found my cousin I was with. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm done. He's like, you're done? I was like, yeah.
Gave it the old college effort.
It's like, you know,
Something happened.
You can hunt. You can continue. I'm fine with that. I am done. What happened? I was like, do you want to continue hunting? I don't want to keep talking in the fucking woods. I was like, I'm just telling you. Yeah. Because we don't have our phones. I'm going back to the truck. I'm just going to go back to the truck. Yeah. You can take as long as you want here.
I'll be in the truck thinking about everything in my life.
Are you okay? It's like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, you need me to get down? I was like, no, I don't need you to. I'm just letting you know I'm down. I'm not going to be down. I'm not going to be down there where you said you were going to meet me later. So I don't want you to walk down.
Don't go down
bluffs.
there.
Just, I'm done.
Also, do you have wet wipes in the truck?
Yeah, so he's like, well, I'll be done. I was like, literally, we've not exceeded 45 minutes of hunting.
This is in the first hour.
Yeah, like I wasn't even got set up yet. I'm just fucking I walked to where I was wanted to be. Tummy growled. Wow, I better just...
Phantom shit just shows up.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm fucking done. You can continue.
Yeah.
He's in a tree stand. Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't have a tree. I was just fun. I was just gonna walk down. Like, oh, this is probably a deer hangout. Well, I just shit in their fucking hangout, I guess. He's all like, he's fucking thick-headed. Yeah. You make it down. I was like, if we're gonna continue fucking talking in the woods, we're supposed to be quiet time for the deer.
We're not gonna find anything.
It's like, I was like, so just letting you know, I'm gonna continue walking towards the truck. Mm-hmm. It's another 20-minute walk. You can meet me there later. Yeah. Take as much fucking time as you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't have anything else to do. The whole day was scheduled for hunting. Yeah. I'll be in the truck. I'm not gonna ruin it for everybody.
Things have changed.
Yeah. Are you sure everything's fine? Dude, everything is not fine for me. No. Am I going to die? No. You might as well just fucking come down because we're just having this whole fucking dissertation about why
we're talking normal volume now.
Yeah. Just fucking come on down. Just come on down. And he's like, he comes down. What? I was like, dude, I fucking took a shit. I fell through a log. I shit all over myself. He's like, well, what? So why did you fucking make me come? I was like, I made you fucking come down for shit. I was like, just, you fucking asked me if everything's all right. I said, yeah, for the most part. It's like, it is. I had an issue. I'm done hunting. I'm cold. Yeah. You could have stayed.
End of story.
Yeah. You want to go back up there? He's like, no, I'm fucking done now. I've already climbed up and down the street. Oh, it's my fault. Because you wanted to keep fucking talking to me. I was being fucking courteous. Next time I take a shit in the fucking woods and fall in it, I'm just not gonna fucking tell you. I'm gonna let you wander around and meander through the fucking woods thinking I got fucking picked up by a goddamn UFO while I'm sitting there in the truck for fucking past 4 hours.
Have you gone hunting since?
Not with him.
Yeah. God forbid it happens again.
Yeah.
Did you shit again? Yeah, you're yelling now. Oh, fuck.
I found that if I go hunting with people, it's not fun. Because they're like, if it's their idea to go hunting, like, hey, you want to go hunt with me? I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, our buddy Andrew. I said, you want to go hunt? I was like, yeah, cool. So he'll put me up in a spot. So obviously he's put me in a spot, which is either second best or a fucking shitty spot. Because he's like, I'm going to get the fucking deer. So he goes wherever he's going to go. Yeah. Then he comes and gets me one time. He's like, oh, you can sit with me. I'm like, okay. Why are both of us sitting in the same spot? Yeah. He's like, well, I get bored. I'm like, oh yeah, no shit.
Are we both gonna shoot a deer
from the exact same spot? We're gonna shoot. So we're gonna imagine that two just majestic, beautiful fucking beast. So two bucks just fucking roll upon us. Yeah. And we're both gonna fucking say, I get the left one, you get the right one, and we're gonna count down from 3. We're both gonna fire at the same time. And my head's like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah. It never works out that way. No. So I'm sitting there like...
So he just invited you to sit in the woods with him.
Yeah. I got to carry a gun. And then the deer shows up. He's like, I'm going to take it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, cool. Go ahead.
He's like, didn't give me the opportunity. And then he shoots it. You ready to help me? He's like, yeah, let's fucking drag this motherfucker out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
And so with my cousins, because I can do turkey call up with my mouth. Not any diaphragm on my mouth. I can just do turkey call.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing good. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Hey, you want to go hunt with us this Saturday? I'm like, yeah, let's go hunting. Cool. I was like, all right, well, the thing is, so my dad was never around in my life, per se. Mom would let me have guns in the house, so if I wanted a gun, I had to go to my grandpa's house. So I was like, all right, you guys can pick me up, and then we're going to south side anyway, or north side of town anyway, so we can stop at my grandpa's house. I'll get a shotgun, and we'll go. It's all right, cool. So they pick me up, and they start driving. It's like, where are we going? It's like, I go to my grandpa's house. Oh, we don't got time. We're running late. I'm like, no, we're not fucking running late.
You're running late for hunting?
Yeah. I was like, what are we doing? So they drive. They sit me in the fucking woods with them. They both have shotguns. And we're all sitting there, just three of us, nestled along this tree. I have no gun. I'm just camoed out. Right? So pumped to go turkey hunting. And Nero smiles. I'm like, do it. I'm like, do what? Do the turkey call. Like, you guys just brought me here to fucking do the turkey call? Yeah, we want to see if it works. I was like, I'm not going to do it. And they're like, I was like, why? I was like, because you guys didn't give me a fucking gun. You wouldn't let me...
You brought me here to call, and that was it.
Yeah, I was like, we drove by my grandpa's house to get here.
Yeah.
And you couldn't stop. I was going to run and get a fucking gun.
But now here we are.
Yeah. So
they have no turkey call.
So we sat there for like 2 hours. They had their own box and their diaphragm. They're trying that's happening. And finally, some gobbles along the way and whatever. And they're like, do it. I was like, I'm not doing it. We're about to leave to go and do it. I was like, fucking all right. So I did it. And then the gobbles got louder. Like, oh, you're doing it. Oh my God, you're fucking doing it. I was like, oh, fuck. So fucking, I kept doing it. And the gobbles kept getting louder. And then this one pops up out of the tree. In my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, they got one. But I can hear a bunch more. So maybe they're going to fucking continue over this fucking hill. Yeah. Well, they shoot.
They shoot the one?
The one. And then behind them, you see all the big ones fucking fly off. Like, you guys should have...
Got a great score today, guys.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe you did it. You want to go hunt again? It's like, no, I don't want to go fucking hunt again with you guys. Yeah. Hunting? What did I do?
I called so you could shoot one and the rest
we nestled together in a fucking pine tree. Cold. Yeah. I didn't have a gun, and you guys made me call him in.
See you at Christmas.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
You guys are not getting a Christmas card. Yeah. It was horrible.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Seems like the past 2 hunting experiences you had weren't ideal.
I haven't had any hunting experiences that were just great. I can tell a story about every fucking one of them.
You never been hunting with me?
No.
Maybe it'll be cool.
We should just do it.
Okay.
Chris's dad's land?
Yeah.
Let's go pop one in the fucking face.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
What's the next season?
Deer season's over with. We can go turkey hunting in spring.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I don't have a shotgun. I will buy one though.
I'll get one.
Okay. High five.
Bam! I nailed it.
I won't tell Krista you get one.
Okay.
You can keep it in my house if you want to.
Sure, let's do that.
Because she don't like guns, does she?
She doesn't.
Fuck her. She
Fuck
Democrat.
her. What's her fucking problem?
She voted for Biden. Didn't
She probably did.
What a bitch.
Divorce! I'm just kidding. I love her.
I had to keep guns just random, just sporadically around my house.
Yeah.
Not even hidden.
My kids go to daycare there.
Yeah. Like for a while, I had the gun just on my nightstand. Everybody was like, what are you going to do with it? I was like, I'm going to use it if someone tries to break my house. Yeah. She's like, can you put it in the nightstand? I was like, that's one extra step I would have to take to get it out.
That's going to delay shooting a motherfucker.
Yeah. She's like, is it loaded? I go, define loaded. No. And she was like, I don't do this stuff.
She's like, I don't understand what's happening right now.
Yeah. Well, then, like in the office area, all my guns are locked up.
Yeah.
And then, for whatever reason, like I had my pistol out on the desk in the holster, like but hidden, not like willy nilly, just was fucking out. Yeah. And she's like, she saw it one day when she came in the office. Like, what are you doing with that? I was like, I just haven't done anything with it yet. And it wasn't loaded. She's like, what if kids come in here? I said, well, if you do your job correctly, I said, they won't be in here, will they?
This is on you now.
Yeah, she's like, you're going to be a dick. I'm like, I'm being dead serious. Like, there should be nobody in here. There's nothing for anybody in this fucking room.
Yeah, they don't need to be in here.
Yeah. I was like, It's like I found my kids knocking at the door thinking I was in there before.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not in there. So, Dad, what are you doing? It's like, well, because...
Standing right behind you.
Oh, I chewed my son's ass out the other day because I found a flashlight, an old school mag light.
Uh-huh.
It was out. And I was like, where'd you get this at? He's like, your office. And I go, why were you in there? He's like, looking for a flashlight. I said, okay. I said,
Exhibit A, Dad.
Yeah. I was like, all right. So I've given you numerous flashlights, which you just leave on in random areas of the fucking house and run the battery down, and you think that now that they don't work because the battery's dead, they're not effective. Okay.
My kids do the same
So
shit.
let's just go grab Dad's one.
Yeah.
This big motherfucker. So
Run the batteries out of that one.
yeah, so it was like, how about you just don't go in there?
Yeah.
What if I need something? It's like, you don't. That's the beauty of it. You don't need anything from in that room.
Nothing in there for you.
There are things that you probably want to have in that room, but there's nothing in there that you need.
Yeah.
As if you do want something, you can ask me for it, and I would be glad to go in there and dig it for you. Because right now, it's looked like a fucking shit show because I was kind of reorganizing.
Yeah.
Because that's my closet's in there. That's my closet where I keep all my shit in there. My gun safe's in there. My desk, which I like to think I do actual work at, but I don't. I was like, yeah, there's nothing in here.
Yeah.
Like everything here has a place, and you need it.
There's non-kid items in here.
Yeah. So like I guess I just ran a fucking muck in there the other day because he was like, oh, good, what he said. I said, don't go in there. I said, why not? I go, because there's fucking ghost in there that I keep in there. And I was trying to scare him.
Yeah, put the fear in him.
Yeah, and he's like, I was like, I keep ghosting that guard there. I got a guard in there. It's a ghost. I go, is there sure it isn't Ralph? Ralph's our cat.
Oh.
I go, no, Ralph's not in there. He goes, well, when I went in there, Ralph was in there. I was like, so what was the door just fucking open? That the cats are just in there? Because they're not supposed to be in there either.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like we've had this conversation. I don't want the cats in the carpeted areas of the fucking house.
Yeah.
So what the fuck's happening while I'm not at home?
They're just opening that door. I'm like, let's see what shit we get into today.
Yeah. So just reaffirms, like, okay, I guess. I mean, I know everybody says, like, because you hear the stories, like, oh, the kids got to the guns. Mm-hmm. So my guns are locked up, except for that one. It wasn't loaded.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, so you guys are abiding by the rules. You know. And I know every accident that ever happened with the kid that's the guns. Like,
yeah.
The kid's smart enough not to do it. I was like, I'm pretty sure my kids are not smart enough. They are smart enough to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it wasn't loaded. If it had fucking bullets ready to fucking go, yeah, it wouldn't be anywhere near that shit. And the gun safe is locked. But I was just like, you guys are missing the fucking point here. It's like, you're not supposed to.
Every day, you're going in there and I tell you not to.
Just want you guys to know this, okay? Just real quick. Everything you guys have touched or do touch, you guys fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay? So, like, that big dry erase board I have locked, in there.
Uh-huh.
So I have some nice dry erase markers that I consider that goes with that dry erase board.
I'm assuming the caps are off and they're dried out now.
Well, I found just them fucking, just they're strategically placed around the house now. The caps are all that I found have been on them.
Oh.
But they're just, I'm like that is my dry erase marker that belongs in that room.
Anytime my kids hold a marker, I think in their minds they're thinking, this is way too wet. Let's keep the cap off for weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Then they're useless after that.
Yeah. So I have a box.
Fucking kids.
So they go through crayons, markers, and shit like it. I'm like, because they don't leave. I'm like, well, I need more new markers. I'm like, you wouldn't need new markers if you didn't fucking press so goddamn hard.
Yeah, like I
or
love
put
the fucking color.
Lids on them. Like that it's simple fucking rules.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done with this color. Let me apply the cap that came on it that is next to me at this moment because I just took it off to color this particular figure. Well, put it back here.
Yeah, kid logic is out the fucking door.
No. So I have this box. I mean, I have my own pencil box with colored pencils, markers, and stuff that I like to use when I fucking doodle.
Yeah.
And like, so the other day I found a Sharpie marker. It had this, because they had the fucking point to it.
Yeah.
And when you use it so much, it fucking dulls down.
Just comes a ball.
Yeah, I was like, okay, where'd you get this one at? Oh, your box. I'm like, what the fuck?
You mean the office I told you not to go into?
Yeah, so you went to the office that you're not supposed to be in. Went to the desk, which has nothing of yours in it, because it's my desk. That has, there's a person. Everything is labeled. I mean, not labeled, but okay, here's, stationery. Here's important documents, and here's this stuff, and then everything. And then here's Dad's box of his stuff that he doesn't want us to fuck with. Let's open it up and see what I can fuck with.
That's how kids think, though. If they can't find something, they're going to look in the places where it's never going to be or should be. And then they go in there looking in that spot, and then they find something else, and it's a whole nother adventure. They're like, well, fuck, forget the marker I needed. Look at all this other cool shit we found.
Yeah. It's like my hats. Like, I'm like, by the time I find the hat that that my son has decided that is now a prop for his fucking exploration, dress up, imagination fucking time.
Yeah.
The hat is no more useful to me. I was like, okay, whatever the fuck you have just did to that hat, that bend is not coming out of it. I don't know where you placed it. I don't know what fucking imaginary exploration game you just played with it.
Yeah.
That's now your hat. So, fuck my life.
I used to have a Willie the Wildcat like little figure in my man cave with my K-State wall. Just stuff you don't need to touch, you know. Of course, Liam goes in there and he says, Dad, can I play with that? I'm like, well, it's not a toy. It's just, for decoration, so I want to keep it there. And he's like, well, can I play with it? I'm like, all right, just this once. Gets it down. He immediately drops it and breaks off like the little hands of Willie the Wildcat. I'm like, God damn it. Luckily, the store that I got it from still had was more, so I go buy another one. And then months go by, he sees it again. He goes, Dad, can I play with that? I go, no, you broke the last one, so no, you can't play with it. He goes, well, I'll play with it again. I was like, look, you can play with it right here. Don't take it anywhere else. Don't fuck with it. He again drops it and breaks it. I'm like, God damn it. Am I the idiot?
Yeah, you are.
I didn't learn.
Yeah.
And now I have 2 broken Willie Wildcats, and I don't have one to replace it.
Yeah.
Store ran out.
God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show for the evening.
Yep.
Today, or whatever you listen to this, not read it. Not have fucking transcripts.
We have audiobooks for our pocket.
That'd be fucking crazy. So we're going to put a poll up, see what you guys want us to talk about. We're going to incorporate probably pirates and medieval torture devices, and plus 2 new topics.
Yep.
Again, like I said in the beginning of the show, don't forget to go to our website, www.corndogandmrpickles.com. Like us from there. You could email our show directly, leave a comment, read reviews, leave your own review. You can
find our
leave
Patreon link.
Find our Patreon. You can go to our merch shop, which the things that I ordered all turned out fine. They haven't washed away, so I don't know if it was just a one-off, and we haven't heard anything else from any of our other people.
No, so far everything's so good.
Our number 1 fan, Katie Weidman, she said she was going to put a zipper on her hoodie.
Yeah, she's going to modify her.
She hasn't sent us a picture yet, which I'm anxious to see how that turned out. But yeah, so if you want to continue trying to be like Katie, which you'll never be like because she's number 1 fan.
Never will.
And we want you to keep trying. I mean, Mallory's trying. Look at her.
Look at her.
Mess with the show and became a patron. So
hopefully we don't cause a feud between the 2.
No.
No, I'm number 1 fan. No, I'm number 1 fan.
We can do like a fan boxing match.
There you go.
I don't wish ill on any of them. It mean too much to us, okay?
But there's a point to prove.
Yeah. So again, check us out. We'd love to hear from you guys. I mean,
hope you guys like the show.
That makes our day when we get a tweet, message. I mean, we love hearing from you guys. That makes it, to me anyways. I know to you too.
When we get any kind of feedback. Any kind
of communication from people who actually listen to our show and actually like it.
Yeah.
We love hearing that.
It's only going to help us.
Yes. So
help us grow.
And I swear to God, I hope to God our audio is fine this week.
Yeah.
So if it's not,
I can pray.
I don't know what the fuck to do with our audio.
We're just going to have to invest in a studio.
And like we said last time too, so it's end of February right now? So Justin and I are going to look at our schedules, and we're going to try to find a day which we are going to do a special show.
Yep.
To do the McAteer Villa, which if you haven't heard of it before, if you're from Atchison, then you have heard of it.
Yep.
If you're not from Atchison, you still may have heard of it because it's gaining some popularity in the haunted locations realm.
Yep.
Give it a Google.
Yeah.
It has a Facebook page.
It's interesting.
It's amazing. The owners, you couldn't have a better group of people, or a husband and wife that own it.
Yeah.
The lady Stephanie, wonderful, crazy. She's just like one of us. I mean, you can say whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah.
She has about the same personality as we do. Agreed to give us a good deal on it. So we're excited. So when that day gets picked, we'll record our show from there. We'll record a show from there. We will be doing an investigation, an overnight thing. We'll be doing plenty of Instagram lives.
Yeah.
Some Twitter action or whatever. So we will let you know ahead of time. That way you can put it in your calendar, pencil us in. That way you know. I said we're going to be there. So, and I guarantee you the entire time that we're going to be there, we're going to be on Instagram, Twitter, doing different shit. We'll be tweeting like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And there will probably be alcohol involved.
Most likely.
So,
without a doubt, there will be bush lights involved.
Yeah. And it's a creep. It's not creepy, but it is creepy.
Okay.
Because it is furnished.
Yeah.
And it's an old home. So it's creepy.
It's creepy.
Yeah. So if there's just two of us there, it's creepy.
We're going to find some stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah. Like, my goal is to get drunk and cry on camera because I'm so fucking scared.
I want to get to that point.
Yeah.
I want to cry with you.
Yeah. So
it's just us with our GoPros, like Blair Witch style. Like, everything's moving and we want to leave.
We're on Instagram Live. It was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It could be the episode that takes us off. You never know.
And like funny fact is, I don't remember anything about last night, but apparently you guys loved it.
Yeah. That talent scout could call us back.
The hardest part is going to have to set our wives down, like explain, like, I have to become an alcoholic to be successful. Listen to me.
That's just how it works.
Nobody likes drunk me. Nobody likes sober me. Come on.
I am my true self when I am hammered as fuck.
Tell you what. I'll get sober at home. Okay.
For you and the kids.
You know,
obviously.
Be responsible. Okay. But when Daddy is going off to do podcast stuff, Dad's gonna be drunk. Okay.
Inebriated as fuck.
Yeah. So.
Don't expect otherwise.
And when I come back from a podcast or a presentation or whatever I'm doing, I'm going to need 2 days to decompress.
Don't piss me off in the 2 days.
Because I'm going to be hungover as a motherfucker. I'm going to be grumpy.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. Okay? So,
yeah.
if you guys can deal with that, then yeah, the podcast can, and we'll probably take off, okay?
Yeah. And we'll be swimming in monies.
Yeah. In the monies. So with that,
cool.
Have a good week, and we'll see you when we see you next.
Yeah.
So, bye! I wanted to stop.